Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in. I'm Sargel18. Episode 22, Known Reality versus Unknown Reality, A Soul's View from Heaven. I know it's been a hectic week right now for everyone, especially with the people. I hope everyone's praying for the people in the flood. This place has been destroyed on an epic level. These places, these states, and I know there's a lot of people praying down there, so let's send some prayer their way, please. And also, at the end of this video, I'm going to show you some more creatures from the multi-beings and creatures from the multiverse that have to do with what I'm talking about now. Okay? So here we go. Over the years, I have heard in many metaphysical circles. Let me get this here. In many metaphysical circles, over and over again, that Earth is hell. Mainly from people who are fed up with the limitations of third dimension provides. Now, I can understand that because the incarnate souls can't see beyond the physical reality, which is by heaven's design. Earth is a boot camp and designed to challenge young souls, not a free ride. Now let's take an everyday occurrence which everyone experiences, just looking with your eyes. You know, looking around, looking at the world around you, things around you. When using your eyes, you see the people, places, and things that are all around you. This cannot be denied. But the human eye can only perceive between 430 and 770 terahertz. And you can hear between 20 hertz and 20 kilohertz. This means you're only seeing and hearing a small fraction of what is really there right in front of you. And one of the things I did for the people of this world was discover the orbs and make it so that they could take pictures when they are really shooting real orbs, not dust, and know that there's things right around them that they can't see. But they get lucky enough they could catch a picture of it now. Ever since I opened the doorway in 98. Now this was created by God in heaven for a number of reasons. Human beings are here to learn, so it takes a massive amount of support on many different beings to make this happen all at once, all over the globe, every single second of the day or night, never ending. People go to psychics because they think they can tell the future. That's not what's happening. A psychic can pick up on some, and I mean only some, you're going to see this in a bit, of the things that surround you that you can't see. I know this also. They don't recognize where in reality of what they're seeing. But their predictions, if they are seeing it correctly, either way, will come true. Now there's me, a golden soul from heaven, who has given thousands of readings. And as far as I know, I'm 100% every time. Never got a complaint. My soul comes from heaven. I did my levels. So many abilities, I did my levels. So my abilities of sight are far greater than the average or gifted person. This is why I'm so good at metaphysics and esoteric truths. And how I stated on national TV in 1997 that I would show the world the aliens and have contact in 4 months. And I did. Now I'm going to show you two pics. One shows what you see when you're looking at something around you. And the second picture is what I see when I'm looking at a person or a landscape. And this is, people know me, that know me over the decades, especially if they come to readings or they want to know something. The first thing I say is, I can see this satelliting around in your aura. It could be an event. It's like when that lady's mother died in the morning, and I looked right at her. I saw that her mother died. It was just surrounding her. And then I stated it, and she passed out, because I was correct. But after, and I'm real good at it, but after I died, And Devron, the hand of God, took me to the Silver City, and I came back healed from the head injury. I can see a hell of a lot more now. And sometimes it gets confusing. It's taken me now almost 2 years to really just be able to handle it and see through it and dim it a bit or enhance it a bit in my sight. So I'm going to show you. Here is a picture of a person, let's say, standing in a dark room. No lights, but you can see him. You see? Just there, that's what you normally see. The person standing there, it's all dark all around. You don't see nothing else, and you see the person. Plain old vision. Now, as I said, I could see things satelliting around people for 30 some years. But after I died and came back, this is what I see. Now, all the time. Even as I'm doing this video right now, I'm just turning it off so I can do the video. On the left is the picture that I just showed you. On the right, there's the person again, but look at all that is around this person. Beings, things, implements, energy, light. This is what I see since I've been back. So you can imagine that it's pretty intense. But also, my abilities have gone through the roof. And this is because of direct sentence from the hand of God. God speaks. Devron, God speaks. You are a golden soul, and from now on, I have my finger on your soul. So my connection to the hand of God, Devron, is 100% now. There's no me having to align and look up like I do. Everybody that knows me and see me do this knows this. Now it's just here. And it's intense and strong. And what does that tell me in the big picture? We're in for a load of shit. And I have some job to do, but I'll figure out what it is when the time comes. But that's what I see. That's what I see. Big difference. Now, this is one of the reasons why DARPA, military, Homeland Security, NASA are all interested in me. What a great advantage in third-dimensional reality. And as the Witch of Endor 3,000 years ago, I had this ability also. To make it short, when you come to a locked door, you take a key and you look to see where you unlock it. You see, I was the key to the vortex. And while everyone else saw a dark field at night in the woods, I saw and still can see where the lock was. And I opened it just like I did with King Saul all those millenniums ago as the Witch of Endor. As for hearing, we all hear millions of different sounds every day, but only between 20 hertz and 20 kilohertz. And there's that many sounds within that scale. Every sound you ever heard, you can hear. Go in the middle of New York City at lunchtime and just stand there and you're going to hear about thousands of different sounds all at once. Now, all summed up, humans only have 25, that's only 25% of the sounds around you all the time. We are missing 75% of the sounds that are happening around us at all times. Now, if you go back a video or two, you see where I showed you what demons sound like. It's a very low hum. That's one of the sounds you don't hear in everyday life, but it's there. Now, in order to train yourself to hear some of the other 75% sounds and see some of the other 75% objects and beings all around you, you would have to meditate for about a year. 1 hour a day, every day at the same time. then you'll start to hear them if you do it. But you're not hearing them with your ears, you're hearing them with your soul, which you're starting to realign to receive higher vibrations, and in this case, sounds and sight. Now, why am I telling you all this and showing you what I can see? Excuse me for a second. Nothing like good coffee. Why am I telling you this? Because all the people on earth during biblical revelation and the apocalypse are going to get a full dose of what you can't see or hear. It'll start with the sound of the trumpets and culminate in 2034 when Lucifer kicks off his war. Many people are going to die. They will go crazy trying to handle the full impact of everything around them. Others will survive and excel from it, like myself, actually. Remember, I am incarnate right now. I'm in a human body. So I'm limited, but I deal with it. But all will experience the everythingness of everything. And even though the event is set forth by Lucifer making this happen, it's sanctioned by Jesus and heaven. Why? When Jesus comes back and stops Lucifer, sends all the evil souls to hell, and changes reality for the better, he's also going to change the landscape all around the physical world and teach us how to use the everything we're hearing and seeing in our daily lives to better our souls and understand God in a very different way. I'm really excited about that. That's way cool, man. Way cool. Jesus, God, and heaven and all that, they're cool. Jesus is funny. I remember I met him in 2004 in my own home, standing there. He's got a good personality. Kind of like what you see when Jesus in The Chosen is having a good time with people. He acted like that. So I'm kind of glad that he likes me. But I don't want to know if he didn't like me, what would happen. Now, in a sense, the people who can handle it will graduate to the next level of reality, where understanding everything is the new key to heaven. And as I said, that's going to be real cool. You just have to put up with the darkness to see the light. I'll talk more about unknown reality in future videos. Now I want to give you a way to handle things in the wake of revelation. A way given by heaven to change your soul energy and make the correct choices. It's been done forever, but under this circumstances for this video, I want to point it out. Hidden out of humanity's physical view are energy centers everywhere on the planet, and I'm not talking about ley lines. That has to do with the electromagnetic properties of the planet. This is from heaven, these energy centers. What you need to do, is find the matching energy center to your vibration. The more you stay near or on that energy center, the more you and your soul gets charged up. Now, there's no known science to it. It's just abundant for everyone. It's a divine design. Now, find a place that when you go there, you feel relaxed, maybe happy, and you can feel instantly, if you let yourself, clean energy enter you. Now, it could be a place in your home, your yard, your town, in the forest, park, anywhere. In the ocean, anywhere. Oh, in the ocean only if you're in a boat. If you're not in a boat, you could drown. Now, for me, after contact in '98, I found a place overlooking the vortex and would just sit, think, and feel. And the more I sat, the more powerful, in a good way, I would become, charging my mind, body, and soul complex. And you can do it also. All humans have this right from God and heaven to use these energy circles. It's just been kept from you for the last 1,000 or so years. The evil side doesn't want you to find out how you can relax and build your energy correctly so that you could make it to heaven. Remember that. Every single thing around you is meant, and all of us, is meant to keep us from going to heaven. This is Lucifer's plan, and Lucifer is no small potatoes. He has the same abilities, mostly, of God here on earth. He can do a lot of shit. And he has. Let's look around. He has. Now, this is why I was able to blow everyone else away with the mounds of evidence and encounters and execute magic and hermetics like that. Get my results. I had unlimited energy and clarity of mind. So find your place that makes you feel that way and take advantage of it. It was put there for you by God in heaven. Now also, when you find your place and start going, try to make it around the same time each time. This, after a while, allows the energy center to recognize you. It has unlimited energy and wants to give you as much as it can. So it is spoken. Hopefully, so it shall be done. Now I'm going to show you how some pictures from the vortex of beings and how they look like to you and how they look like to me then, which I said I was the best. As far as people talking, I'm the best in the world at what I do. And they still say it. But now I'm going to show you some comparisons. I think one of these pictures the public hasn't seen of the beings. Now, and I just want to show this one. Hold on. Look at him up there, huh? The eyes, the nose, the mouth, the head. He's just hovering when watching. And he's not that good looking either. But, hey, not like the Witch of Endor. She was gorgeous. Love talking about myself. Okay, now. Here's a picture that I've shown many times, containing a group of beings and all quoting the scroll of Enoch, which is floating right there in front of you, clear as a day, in the picture. Now, this is not breath. This is just them. I turned around, there they were. I knew instantly what this was about. You know, it was concerned over me, and I took the picture. But this is what people see when they would look that way. Regular people. And you can make it out. They were so apparent at that point in our reality. You could still make it out. But here's what I see when I look at that. You have the monkey-type creature on the left raising his hands with the long tendrils. You have Niju, that tall being to the right. That's the Endorian Niju. He's a doctor, and he was with me for over 25 years. Now I know why. I didn't realize I was sick, but okay, they kept me living. Right under his chin is a green-faced demon. And you see the scroll of Enoch floating right there that they're debating over. That's what I see. I don't see what the normal person sees. I didn't then, and I sure the hell don't now. Now, another one that I thought was cool is this one. I took this on April 4th, 1998. By myself, coming back from the vortex. It was the night I was out there on my own. This rock that's underneath this special bridge, which is made out of silver, nickel, and copper, inlaid all through it, is a doorway. It's right there. I took a picture of it the next day because I wanted to make a comparison. And you see a big rock there, and it's dark at the column of the bridge to the right. Okay. Now, look at this. And this isn't breath either. This is atmosphere coming through Now what you see here is, if you see right in front of you, you see what looks like a gray with a hood and a staff, and it's holding, they have pets. These creatures have pets. And behind him, you see a man walking, which a lot of people wonder, could that be me in the future or some other time? That's what, I can see that just as good as you can. But here is the clear version of it, of what I see. I even did a little picture next to it, so in case you can't see it, you can compare and say, holy shit, yeah, look. There's the picture of the man and the Zeta type being there carrying his friend, and there's what it looks like drawn. So now you could compare. You see the man with the beard behind him. You see the staff. You see the hooded alien, interdimensional alien, and you see, it's a little tough. You got to really look, but you see it. You see the wrapped pet that he has under his arm. Now, one other reason why I'm showing you this is, you got to remember, there has been probably thousands over the last 2,000 years of people declaring that the apocalypse is coming, this is it, all humanity's going to end. Big churches, big pastors, and psychics, and all that stuff. And that's also done on purpose by Lucifer. Because when the real deal comes by, you're not going to know it. I mean, I've sat here, and I have for about since 2018, 2018, I've been telling again the world and showing them. And now, since I came back from heaven, I'm unchained. I tell you exactly who I am. With no regret and no remorse. So, I hope this helps you. I hope it helps anyone that sees this. Please spread the word on this, on these videos. You're not going to get a chance to have somebody like, let's say a metaphysical person everyone knows, Merlin. You're not going to have a chance to sit down and listen to Merlin talk to you. Well, with me, you are getting, and I'm not Merlin. Please don't get that road going. But I'm in the same status as something like that. And you get to hear the information right now, firsthand from Devron. So I want everybody to stay prayed up. Keep your eyes open. Less than a month to Election Day. And peace out.